Good day everyone, and thank you for joining us today for our presentation on the everyday low pricing strategy. First, let us introduce our group members. We are from Group 1 and our members are Sharifah, Syafiqah, Nur Izzati, Alia, Shahira, Nur Atirah and Victor Camus. In this situation, Mark goes to supermarket X near to his house, and he looks around and he found out the price there is quite expensive. He decided to go to another supermarket as he drive past by on his way home. He looked out the price and surprisingly the price there is cheaper compared than the other supermarket. Let's begin with introduction. EDLP is a pricing strategy employed by the vast majority of businesses worldwide. This strategy comprises keeping prices for a product continuously low even when those prices are not being offered during any special sale periods. When opposed to waiting for sales, customers prefer low-priced items since they save both time and money with the former strategy. People are loyal to firms in which they have confidence that they may be provided with what they require at costs that are affordable to them.
Characteristics of everyday low price. First characteristic is low price for a long period of time. Retailers have offered inexpensive pricing. Retailers continue to sell their items at low prices with no special discounts or offers. EDLP to price the item somewhere in the midway rather than from the highest to the lowest possible pricing. EDLP assists retail establishments in reducing demand fluctuations caused by promotions on specific days, as well as the likelihood of consumers obtaining time-degraded items. Consumers can buy at a reduced price without having to wait for discount price events or compare prices. Second characteristic is elimination of frequent sales. EDLP does not rely on regular discounts and promotions to attract customers. It seeks to provide value to customers by keeping consistent low prices and minimizing the need for frequent reductions. EDLP lowers the use of limited-time promotions or discounts, maintaining consistent low prices throughout the year. Third characteristics is value emphasis. EDLP strives to deliver value to customers by supplying lower-priced items than competitors. As marketers utilize a low-cost pricing strategy have the most success with established commodities that require minimal marketing help. Marketers should carefully examine the items to identify which are mature enough to be successful with EDLP. This price strategy may attract customers that value affordability and may lead to greater customer loyalty. Fourth characteristic is price consistency. EDLP places an emphasis on preserving pricing stability during the course of the program. Customers who are aware that they can depend on the prices being consistent each time they visit the store are more likely to feel loyal to the business. This consistency helps to develop trust among customers. The costs must not only be constant, but also transparent and simple to comprehend, and the marketers are responsible for ensuring this. Lastly, characteristic is reduced expenses. EDLP is also related to everyday low cost, EDLC, which could have positive ramifications if coordinated supplier-retailer cost-saving initiatives could be implemented. Those in charge of marketing are the ones who are accountable for discovering new cost-cutting strategies and then redistributing the money saved to customers in the form of lower prices. This goal can be accomplished in a number of different ways, including by properly managing the supply chain, making purchases in bulk, and taking other actions to cut expenses. EDLP characteristic is concerned with providing customers with a consistent and reasonable buying experience. These can attract customers, establish loyalty, and differentiate your shop from competition by consistently offering low pricing, eventually boosting long-term sales and success. IT aims to create a sense of reliability, value, and accessibility for customers, promoting long-term customer loyalty. I'll be discussing the factor of usages everyday low pricing shortly. There are a lot of factors that need to be taken into account before putting this strategy into action, which are product category, marketing, and communication, customer perceptions and competition. For product category, purchase frequency and consumer tastes within certain product categories can both impact the factor of usage. Some products, such as those necessary for the functioning of a home or those regularly eaten, may have a bigger factor of utilization, resulting in everyday inexpensive pricing, in comparison to commodities that are purchased infrequently or are considered luxury goods. For marketing and communication, efforts affect how much shops use everyday low prices. Marketing that is clear and consistent about the pricing approach can make customers more aware of everyday low prices and make them more likely to want them. This message should talk about the benefits of having prices that are both stable and fair. For customer perception, it is very important for marketers to think about how EDLP affects what buyers do. Customers' purchase decisions can be affected by things like expected buyer's regret and a false belief that a product is available. This can also affect the best ways for sellers to reach customers. When implementing EDLP, marketers must also take into account the competition. They have to make sure that their prices are lower than those of their competitors so that they can attract customers and gain an edge in the market. But they are responsible for making sure that the prices aren't so low that they lower the general.
Everyday low prices are mostly here to bring advantages to both parties, the customer and the company that sells the product. You will find here a summary of all of the advantages we found, brought by everyday low prices. First, everyday low prices bring customer loyalty. Indeed, it gets higher every time that a product with a low price in one specific store is found by the customer. This helps creating long-term relationships and to increase the sales in general. Secondly, by setting some everyday low prices, the brand can provide some competitive advantage in the market, and so differentiate from the competitors by positioning more attractively and make it more affordable to the customers. Everyday low prices also ensure cost savings for customers. This concerns families or people with a particularly limited budget and need to save as much money as possible. Still focusing on savings, it reduces the promotional efforts done by a company. Logically, once prices are already low, the frequency of fixing promotions for products is lower and facilitates the retailers and sellers' work in the shops. Discount campaigns can be avoided. The increasing number of customers attracted, and the natural communication done for a specific product, brand or shop are two other advantages. Marketing efforts are limited, which limits expenses. Considering that everyday low prices improve the consumer's perception of the business, the reputation of the company will move up and boost the sales for the products concerned. This last advantage concerns the company. Fixing everyday low prices ensures simplified processes in fixing the prices. The pricing structure is straight, and the customers know what to expect, because the company should avoid any sudden fluctuation for the prices that always enhance the trust with the customer.
Let's continue with sharing about disadvantages of everyday low price strategy. There are 5 disadvantages. Low net profit per item. This is because of the low price setting. Then amount of profit markup also small. To gain high profit, marketers should select product that can increase customer interest to buy and encourages sales in high volume. Limited possibility to make a discount. This is because of the price setting already low. Marketer unable to reduce the price again to consider product costing. And reduced price will affect customer perception towards the company in establishing fair product price. Limited budget allocation for future service purchases. Usually for everyday low price products, company do not provide the after-sale services and the budget for that service is also limited. So customer unable to claim their broken product. This will affect customer perspective on product quality and value. Increased competition. High competition will lead to price war. Company that compete with the everyday low price strategy will be more exposed to be threatened by competitors that eager to monopolize the market. Inability to increase the price. For this pricing strategy, normally marketer are facing difficulty to increase the price. Once increase the price, customer will asking about the more product value and benefits. Then customers will change preferences to other competitor that offer low price. In this part, I will share some the real practice example of EDLP. The example EDLP that found in a broad market are Walmart. Walmart has implemented the tactic and established a name for itself as the retailer with the best pricing for customers every day. The company had to be very careful to keep expenses down and charge thin margins at the same time in order to be able to offer inexpensive pricing to its customers. As per today, the business serves more than 200 million customers globally and runs more than 8,500 locations. Midin Muhammad Holdings PhD is another actual example of a consistently low price on the local market. The company's target market and product lines are lower and middle income consumers as well as the Muslim market. By doing this everyday low pricing, Midin was able to advertise in brochures in the US from March 7 to 20, 2012. Customers receive high quality products and the excitement during limited time sales events like the holidays. As per today, The company presently runs over 60 locations around the country. The last example, Daiso is one of the most well-known names in the realm of 100 yen shops in Japan. They are offering the item in excellent quality at such low prices. By doing EDLP, Daiso Japan has its own vast logistical network to deliver the masses of Daiso products. Daiso has 26 international locations across Asia, North and South America, the Middle East, Oceania, and Europe. It has been proved that EDLP strategy can be success.
The conclusion of EDLP is they can continue to follow the same schedule for significantly larger amount of time. A store that employs EDLP needs to have strong business acumen, the ability to meet customer demand for the goods at any given time, and has the potential to be highly successful. It has been proved by Walmart and Midden. Also, the vendor can significantly increase the revenue generated. Lastly, in order to successfully use the EDLP pricing model, a retailer needs to be able to effectively manage demand, successfully negotiate favorable circumstances with warehouses and transportation companies, and set prices in such a way as to prevent the escalation of price competition.